Good morning, everyone. The bad news is it's 4 AM. The good news is it's Friday. I'm Lumus from Failing at Gaming. Back here with our Typelocke challenge. For anybody who's joining for the first time, the basic rule is that I can only catch the first Pokemon I encounter of each type. Also, any Pokemon that faints is gone forever. So I only get a limited number of catches to get through the entire game. You should be able to see under the stream a list of which Pokemon we've confirmed so far. Also, I'm just going to drop this into chat, assuming it's remembered it from last week. We are tied for which fighting type you guys want me to catch. There is a choice between Poliwrath, Heracross, or Tyrogue. Poliwrath and Heracross we can theoretically get now. Tyrogue will be a lot later, but it adds the excitement that we don't know what it'll evolve into. There's 3 possibilities. It depends on their hidden stats, but since I'm not going to mess around with those, it's basically random. So that'll be exciting. Poliwrath's just a cool Pokemon. It's water fighting, and Heracross is a new one for this gen. It's Pinsir 2.0, bug fighting. Honestly, I'd be happy with any of those 3. So if anybody feels up to adding a vote and breaking that tie, feel free. If not, I might be rolling some dice or something later on. Also, since it's Friday, we're supposed to be getting ourselves a Lapras once we get over to Union Cave. We got a few minor errands first. We've got to beat the gym here. Probably beat some gyms elsewhere. We want to go get ourselves a lottery ticket. I think there was a guy we were supposed to beat up back home. Was it Wade who called us again? We should probably go get some berries. And, oh yeah, the Pokemon that runs the lighthouse, that is the main source of income for this town, is dying. And we should probably deliver its medicine if we get a chance. So busy day. You can see why we're getting up at 4 AM. Don't you just hate that morning light? 500 years of tradition. Shanwood City Pharmacy. So I'm getting here is that this is olden times medicine from 500 years ago. Not sure how reliable it'll be, but the good news is it's not us drinking it. I see it's made by this blind fellow here. Dying, last I heard. By now, probably dead. But, you know, if you've got medicine, I suppose we can give it a try. Secret potion. A tad too strong. It's almost certain to kill the Pokemon in the lighthouse. But hey, what can it hurt at this point? Yeah, sell me a secret potion. I want access to this too strong medicine. Sells full heals. That's interesting. How are we actually doing for potions? Because there is a gym on this island that I suppose we should probably do while we're here. We're dangerously low on lemonade, so we probably should buy some potions. Super potion is functionally worthless at this point. Hyper potions? 5. So not a huge amount, guys. And again, these are still kind of expensive for us, but hey. What price a Pokemon's life? What else have we got going on here? Cross the sea to get here? That must have been hard. Would be much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly. Yeah, it would be awesome if I had a flying type Pokemon. Thanks for reminding me of that. Will you have a nice gift, or will you have a grim, mocking gift? The Fighting Gym. Leader, Chuck Norris. He'll let his fists do the talking. Chuck Norris beats up Machopes. Machopes? Machamps? Half Machoke, half Machamp. The Machope. Should I look after your Pokemon for a while? No, I'm kind of doing this challenge run thing. Also, I don't want to take on yet more charity cases this far from home. Have you perhaps talked to the authorities? Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet if I had a flying type Pokemon. Hey Lady Meow, everybody here is talking about flying Pokemon and it is upsetting me. How are you today? Are you doing alright? The whirlpools around the island must be caused by sea creatures. So it is Charybdis out there, gulping down the water. Mythical sea creatures hiding in them. Creatures normally approach their own scent. Or maybe it just disguises my scent. Shut up, dude. I'm done with you people. This island sucks. Hey, photo studio. If only I had a Game Boy camera. Port surrounded by rough seas. Sea here will take your wallet in an instant. Do we have Rock Smash? I don't think we have Rock Smash. Probably for the best, because Rock Smash sucks. It's a seriously awful move. You'd think a move designed to smash open boulders would be powerful, but it's got like 20 strength. And it occasionally lowers the enemy's defense. It's perhaps the worst HM move in the game. Even Flash has more use. You're having a terrible day, but then you caught a shiny Ponyta, and your day took a sudden and definite upturn. Shiny Ponyta is the best shiny. I want one. Don't think this is a thing that I can actually do. Yeah, I don't have the built-in printer, so I can't do anything with that. There's not a lot in this town. Pop Painmaker up front and take a look at the gym. I guess we'll go straight in and have a look at what kind of things the trainers have, because there's nothing else to do here. Might end up having to do a bit of leveling, but hey. Actually, who do we have in the box? Is there anybody else who'd be good here? Probably Nicholas, but he's a really low level. Yeah. I just want to see who's in the box. 18, yeah. Probably not worth leveling him up at this point. What's everyone else at, like 25? I suppose he's not that far behind. Hopefully Painmaker's confusion should melt everything in here, but we'll have to see. Is this going to be one of those gyms? Every time I step forward I have to fight 2 trainers. Here goes nothing. My Pokemon and I are bound together. Interesting. Well, enough about your personal life. We came here to have a battle. Yoshi! Here? I guess this is technically a Nintendo game. Shouldn't be too uncomfortable. 27, okay. First guy we meet. We might be underleveled for this. Shut up, Narellen, I hate you. Also, thank you, I will change that. I always forget to change the sidebar. I'm utterly useless at it. One moment and I'll just change this over. Pokémon Silver? How are you doing today, Narellen? You alright? And I should tag it with challenge run. There we go. I know I technically don't stream to Twitch through Twitch. I do it using OBS, which is, I think, a separate program, but I wish there was some way it could pop up with a message like, hey idiot, you're trying to stream but you haven't updated your stream information in a week. What are you doing with your life? Just to let me know that I'd, you know, not done my job. Anyway, I wasn't paying attention. Looks like my confusion did nothing. Good to know. I'm gonna pop a curse, I think. Let's get my physical defense up so we can turn this around. I'm super effective, they're not very effective, but they're doing about the same damage as I am. Worrying. Do not like. I'm gonna pop one more curse and then I'll heal up. And then we'll do the melting. We definitely need to do some leveling before we go much further in here. Where are those lemonade? Actually, let's use a super potion because these things are worthless now. Just get rid of them. I don't want them clogging up my inventory. They're more expensive and less healy than a lemonade. Alright, back to being confusing. Oop, he's mixing it up. It's glad he doesn't have Mega Kick or something. Something that would be neutrally effective. What other kick moves can what moves can a Hitmonlee get? There's like a Fire Kick, isn't there? Blaze Kick? I think that's next gen, actually. But that still wouldn't be much use here. Not sure what else a Hitmonlee can learn. Hitmonchan might actually be worse because it would have Thunder Punch. Hoping that guy over there isn't going to instantly aggro and have a... We martial artists fear nothing. But right now I'm very afraid. You've got a Hitmonchan, haven't you? And it has Thunder Punch. And it's gonna... It is gonna kill us. Well, here's the thing. Hitmonchan is not great because it has high physical attack, but most of its punches elemental punches are special attack. So it shouldn't do that much damage, but 50. It's 50-50. I'm spooked. What's going on? Had skipping. The game keeps skipping? Not the stream dialogue, just the game. Oh, you've both got it? That's worrying. That implies that it's on my end. Oh wow, yeah, I'm looking at the video preview on Twitch. That is not what's going on my screen. That is some serious lagging. One moment while I have a look at this. Oh, I think I see what it is. I got a weird pop-up earlier, so I was running my virus scan and it's still going. I'm 90% sure it was the website, not on my computer, but here, let me cancel that. And that'll probably fix it. Might take a moment or two to catch up. Why is Hitmonchan dressed as a girl? I want to say because it is a girl, but looking over at its gender up there, I can see that it identifies as male. But I think it's actually meant to be like, I'm trying to think of the word. Like a Roman or Greek style fighting uniforms, where you've got like the breastplate and then like the little leather skirt thing. That kind of thing. A very old-fashioned athletics uniform is, I think, what they're going for there. Are they boxer shorts? I think it is a skirt, but it's like a very classical style one. Sort of thing they may have worn in the Olympics centuries ago. What is my play here? Because this guy is going to immediately Thunder Punch me. Do I just heal up? In pink? You have a point. Well, it's to match its boxing gloves, which I think are meant to be red. Norellen will confirm here, okay? That Nintendo's idea of red is actually pink. He ordered the pink Game Boy, and he ordered the red Game Boy, and that came out in pink. Obviously, it's the same thing here. Hitmonchan wanted the red gloves and skirt, and it came out pink. It's a Nintendo thing. All their products are like this. See, here's the thing. Our special defense is not amazing. See, the thing about Slowpoke is, starts off with like Slowpoke has really good defense, really bad special defense. When it evolves, its defense stays the same, but its special defense like triples. If we had a Slowbro, we wouldn't care here. Red is an acceptable battle colour. It's kind of a traditional battle colour. Let's see. I think we're going to have to go to Lady Bar or Lord Jalapeno. I don't want Painmaker to get hit by a Thunder Punch. It might just one-shot her even at full health. This guy probably has Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and... probably like Comet Punch or something. Point is, I don't think it'll have anything that'll be super effective on Lady Bar. It'll be a straight up fight. We can pull ahead on that. And it'll be the same for Lord Jalapeno. Between the two of them, we should be able to turn this around. Used Fire Punch on my Water type. Do you not have Thunder Punch? You do have Thunder Punch. Why did you not try and Thunder Punch my water type? Were you expecting it to switch to a grass type and then you'd catch me out with your fire? .500 IQ plays. It expected that I'd expect a Thunder Punch and switch to my grass type, so it used Fire Punch, because grass resists electricity, so it used Fire Punch to get my grass type. I was one step ahead of it and switched to my Thunder type instead. Maybe it has Fight Punch or Ghost Punch. Ghost Punch is actually a move, I'm not sure if you realize. Oh, Shadow Punch is the name of the move. I don't think Hitmonchan can learn it though, I think it is literally just Ghost. Okay, let's throw down a Thunder and see what happens. Nothing spectacular, but we've got the paralysis advantage. Is there a Fight Punch? There's Comet Punch, which is a fighting type punch move. I don't know if that counts though. Because it's like a starter move for a lot of fighting types. It's not on the same level as Fire Punch in them. Like, most of the fighting moves are not punches. Most of the ones I'm thinking of are wrestling moves. Let's see. Seismic Toss, counter. Karate Chop, Low Kick. None of those are punches. Brick Break, maybe? I think that's a Karate Chop as well. Anyway, let's finish this. Boxing is more of a Western thing. Yeah. But to be fair, Hitmonchan is like the boxing Pokemon. That's shocking. They knew I'd win here using an electric type. 600 IQ play. Alright, let's get out of there and heal up. That almost went south on us. We might have to do a little bit of leveling. Skipping it. Oh, it is, look. I stopped the virus scan. I thought that would fix it. I don't have anything open, do I? Mr. Fast is teleporting rather than walking. That's normal. I think what I might do is stop the stream and start it over and see if that fixes it. So I guess I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I mean, I'll be back in like 10 seconds, but you guys are going to have to watch an ad because of me stopping and starting the stream, so you'll be seeing me in a couple of minutes. Heard stop the stream and start it over, then advert. Yeah, it probably cut off before I was saying that you guys are probably going to get stuck with an advert. 2027 and we're in the Pokébox. Yes, that's right. You managed not to get an advert? Probably because you joined later. I think you get like a 15-20 minute grace period after you've watched one advert where you're immune to others. Who can we get out here? Probably Danger Noodle. We don't want a rock type in a fighting gym. As long as we're doing some leveling, we're going to get Nick out, I think. So he will be good here. Bug and Poison both resist fighting attacks. Can you have an advert vaccine? I wish. I've started, I should probably make a special card for it, which I've not had a chance to do yet, but I started starting the stream a little early and letting it run for a minute, so that anybody who tunes in immediately has seen their advert by the time I start talking. Let's see how that works out for us. Well, there's not really a good place to train around here, so I think we're probably going to sail back. Loser Fruit's 5-min loading bar. Yeah, I've seen other people doing it. I mean, if I'm... it's not a thing I came up with on my own. Like, it's an obvious enough idea that I probably would come up with it on my own eventually, but yeah, I have lots of people do that kind of thing. Probably need to do an end screen one as well, because like, say I'm a minute ahead and I hit stop streaming, it stops your stream instantly rather than catching up to where I was when I stopped streaming. I noticed it cuts me off like mid-sentence a lot when we're finishing, so I've started leaving that running as well. Anyway, if we're not taking on the gym immediately, we do have a card with stream times. Yeah, that makes sense. For my outro one, yeah. That is a good idea. I mean, it doesn't need to be anything fancy. I just need to draw up a paint image. It's just finding time. I'm in the middle of editing a particularly painful YouTube episode, and it's gonna take me for ages to get it done right. Painful to edit or emotionally painful? It's emotionally painful. It's trying to think of a good example of an emotionally painful episode. Like, I want to say a Horde episode where we lose all the cows, but the last episode of the Horde went up this Thursday, right? So I'm gonna have to skip that one. Is it one you are in? You bet it's because of you. Did you rant about right-wing politics, Lady Meow? No, I'm leaving all of that in. She gets an angry mob after, she deserves it after what she said. No, it's actually for a it's for the show that will be going up after the Horde. We started filming it ages ago at the same time as the Horde, but only doing it occasionally when we had chance. So, well, the short version is that we did it being a show that we started a while ago. The early episodes are done on the old recording equipment, and episode 4 of the new show is the reason why we got new recording equipment, because it did not work. So for one of the episodes, the 4th episode, we ended up with commentary audio, but no usable game audio or video. So what I'm trying to do is replay through that section, get lots of footage that I can then splice into the audio. Like, just of the key cutscenes, the stuff that happens, that kind of thing. It's not going to be perfect, but it should let you see what's supposed to be, what we're actually talking about when we talk. But yeah, it's going to take forever to do it right. On your way to Whirl Islands. You can't get into the Whirl Islands, there's a whirlpool. That's clever. It'd be clever if I found a way to not have to do it. Ugh, I hate Goldines. Why would you have one? Wait, no, this thing's gonna have Peck, I'll murder Nicholas. But yeah, it's frustrating me because I keep opening up, looking at the horrible mess of data and being like, I thought we were better than this. I thought we'd gotten past this stage. And then I remember, yeah, we are past this stage, but we recorded this ages ago. It is past me, coming back to haunt me. You'll have to have a notice explaining it, or people will be madder than when David Attenborough faked that polar bear birth footage. I mean, I didn't know about that, so I'd settle for people being equally mad as with that. Like, if people don't know that I've done it, I'm cool with that. But no, I will definitely have a notice up. It's going to be noticeable in any place, so in any case, there'll be like a little bit of skipping and stuff. Shot of polar bears in the Arctic, shot of polar bear giving birth, shot of polar bear cubs emerging in the Arctic. Okay, and the polar bear giving birth was filmed in the zoo. Fair enough. We've been over this, it's Charybdis. It swallows the sea every afternoon and then spits it back out. Yeah, I'll try and be more honest than that, Noellen. I don't think there's been any crazy things that I've covered up at any point during any of the series. I think when we've had tech problems, we've been up and honest about it. I'll go the other way and insist it's real footage, even when it's obviously not. See, I've been accused of doing that. Like, in the Horde with the whole left thing. Just tried to claim that it was photoshopped. But that was legitimate footage. Go back and watch early in the episode, it clearly happened. There are no problems. Yeah, it's a good chance to use the there are no problems screen. Everybody loves that one. Fiorica is not very effective? What was this bug then? It can't be the water. Does poison resist bug? I did not remember that. Let me look this up. Poison does resist bug. Well, I'll be. Well, can we Fury attack this thing then? We can apparently Fury attack this thing. Yeah, if that's the best it's got in return, then we should be okay. We fought you yet? The water's warm here. I'm loose. Oh dear God. No, I want to be anywhere but here right now. clambering higher on the back of my Pokémon. Some people, honestly. Kind of annoying that Paymaker took so much damage in the first fight here. We're not getting levels on the people we want to be leveling. Well, I mean, I guess Nick. But ideally we'd be switching from one to the other. Suppose we don't even have to do that gym first. Like, the thing about this part of the game is that there's basically 3 gyms you can go to in any order. That gym is supposed to be the first, but there's not that much of a level difference. If only we had a EXP share, that would be nice. Oh my gosh! Guys! Lady Bar evolved into Ampharos. We got ourselves a lighthouse Pokemon. Learning Thunder Punch, heck yeah. We'll go Thunder Punch those fighting gym people. Works for me. There's nothing relaxing about this, you have ruined the sea forever. Go, Nick. Use your fury. That was not a very furious Fury attack. I guess they can't all be mad. Ampharos seems quite a strange evolutionary stage. Yeah, the line basically has like 2 themes that it changes between as it evolves. Let's see if I can find you here. First you have a Mareep, a sheep Pokemon. Then Fluffy, a fluffy sheep Pokemon. And then a vase Pokemon. It has less fur each time it evolves. Well, I think its tail's supposed to be reminiscent of a lighthouse. That's why they have a lighthouse with an Ampharos at the top. Like, it's changing from sheep with tiny lighthouse feature to half lighthouse, half sheep, all the way to lighthouse with a sheep-like feature. Is I think what they're going for. I think Ampharos is Ampharos like the Greek word for a lantern? Similar to amphora, which you hold water in. It's like a thing that it's like a vase for holding light. Not 100% sure on that. Hey Ashtak, how's it going? Are you good today? Looks like we've already beaten this lady. So we must be almost back into town. I don't know, Norellan's the word language guy, he can probably fact check this for me. Definitely think of Amphora, yeah. The Lighthouse of Alexandria is called the Pharos. Okay. And for those bottle things, yeah. The big water jars. Those vase bottle things, yeah. Guy wants to battle. Route 35. Okay. If we go that way, then sure. Oh no, not a dinner. See you in a bit, Lady Meow. Hey, Ashtak, if you're lurking there, feel free to vote in the poll. Because it is currently locked. I may say the new time limit is when we beat the gym. I will check the poll results again and we'll see who wins. But yeah, we can get any of those fighting types, and I honestly don't mind which, so I'm leaving it up to chat. Was there something I was supposed to do here? Oh, I was supposed to deliver the medicine so that Pokemon doesn't die, yeah. Should probably do that before I go off to buy my lottery tickets. I mean, just since I'm here, you know? Lighthouse was more fun to climb the first time. Like, at least there were people to battle the first time. Now it's just a really badly laid out building. This guy is frequently inches away from getting his neck broken. Paloo, paloo. Oh, that's that plate that you guys thought looks like a face. I can see that. Like a Jinx face, you said, right? Great, I'll never be able to unsee that. Will that medicine cure Amphi? I mean, honestly, the pharmacist wasn't confident in that. From what he said, the medicine's got a very good chance of killing Amphi. But hey, worst case scenario, we've got an Ampharos of our own now. We can be the new lighthouse keepers, why not? Secret potion. Lady Meow said Jinx face kind of reminds you of the lol 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 face. I can kind of see that too. Fair. Paloo, paloo, paloo. Wow, that was just like instant. What was in that medicine? Okay, Jasmine is my favorite gym leader. She can match my level of social awkwardness, look. So she's standing here. The only way out is down here, right? But I'm stood here. So if she wants to go forward, she's either going to have to say excuse me or walk around the Pokemon or just generally feel awkward about it, you know? It's going to involve, either way it's going to involve interacting with people, it's difficult. So instead she walks over here to a dead end and then sneaks all the way around the room. To escape without having to socialize. It's a gym leader I can identify with. That would be me if I was a gym leader. I have been there. You get that? We all get that, right? Everyone here gets that one. Oh yeah, that's this week. On Thursday this week, that's the 8th, Pepper Sandwich, a fellow streamer friend of mine, is doing a 24-hour charity stream for Macmillan Cancer Support. They support people with cancer. They also help out a lot in like cancer research, cancer prevention, that kind of thing. They're involved in a local hospital getting a new cancer centre added on. So they're a charity well worth supporting. So it'll be starting at 7 AM GMT and it'll be a 24-hour stream for charity. So if you guys get a chance, definitely check that out. That's Pepper Sandwiches, spelt how it sounds. Let's see, where to next? We could go do the gym here. But if it's as strong as the last gym, we'll probably get wrecked. Also, thinking about it, we've got Steel Gym here, and the gym we've not been to yet, I believe, is an Ice Gym. Might be smart for us to get our fighting type before we look at these two. So that means we're definitely doing the first gym first, since I set that as the deadline for the poll. I wish we could fly. Anyway, as long as we're leveling, we might as well do a few errands. Get some berries, get some lottery tickets, get a haircut. And ideally get us a Lapras. Which was 35. We need to go beat up that guy while we're passing through. Right there? Okay. It's not far out of the way. Do they sell great balls here? Should buy some great balls. Oh, the apron. No, we got a bunch in. I'm not going to bother picking those up. We've got a whole bunch of them in the inventory box, and we only need one per day. Iceberry for curing being set on fire. This is a gentle grass berry for curing being punched in the face. Asking for a friend. Compulsive gathering. Oh, it wasn't this guy over here, was it? That thing's probably gonna kill us. Let's swap to somebody else. I mean, here's the thing, it's apricorns, not berries. If it was a berry, even if it was useless, I'd gather it, because berries. But I've only got so much inventory space, and I'm gonna gather a whole bunch of stuff on this little pass. I need to not pick up... Okay. I'll punch you then. We'll go with that. I need to not pick up the apricorns so that I have inventory space to do some compulsive gathering. Hey Lady Meow. Let's see. When did you leave? Was it before or after we cured the Pokemon? We cured the lighthouse Pokemon. I don't know if you missed that. And I guess we're just going on a bit of a trek while we do some leveling. Just bug resist bug. This thing's probably bug poison anyway. If things don't go disastrous, we should be able to get a Lapras today as our Ice type catch. So feel free to start thinking of names on that one. Nicolas Cage confused? Who could ever dream of such a thing? Oh, there goes my Fury attack. I guess we'll have to cut this guy down to size. I guess we'll have to cut this guy down to size. Lapras, eh? Yeah, you guys wanted a Lapras, right? Because I went through like literally every other ice type in existence, and somebody vetoed every single one of them. Hey, Nidoran. Probably Fury attack this, right? We can probably Fury attack this, right? What I'm saying is you guys don't make this easy. You rule out nigh every ice type. You give me a three-way tie on which fighting type we should catch. Ooh, Twin Needle. What do we get rid of here? Focus energy? Maybe Fury attack? And just use Cut instead. The Fury attack is not great. But then the Fury... Yeah, heck, let's do that. Nick has enough Fury in him. Although I don't know who would trust him with one needle, let alone two. See, this is why we didn't pick up the apricorns. The pack is full. Is there something up here? No? Looks like I can walk there, but actually there's an invisible fence behind the visible fence. We've got something we can get rid of. Because Mystery Berry is actually good. Last super potion? Why did I buy that Moo Moo milk? It's useless. That is some serious clogging up my inventory right there. Use the rare candy on somebody. It's kind of annoying because the people I'd most want to use it on are the people who are the lowest level. But it's less valuable on them. I think I'll just drop it on Lady Bar. There's the most worthwhile full level. Plus she can save us if the gym goes horribly wrong. self-restore for PP. So a mystery berry will recover your PP, let you use moves more often than you normally would be able to. Back in Gen 1 there was only a couple of items that could do that, and you couldn't buy any of them, so PP heals were limited for the whole game. The same is true for this game, apart from that one berry bush that grows mystery berries. So in theory that's a very rare, valuable item. Now I don't often end up using PP heals, so we might never use that, but still. Feels worth. Okay, next up. The lottery corner. Dang it. I would love an EXP show right now. What's next? The underground entrance. Time to go get a haircut. Hey, it's the dumber and more clumsy of the two haircut brothers. He just offered to spiff up my Pokémon. I'm not entirely sure on the slang of the youth of today, but I think he just offered me a drug. Well, maybe it'll help Mystic Meg with her anxiety issues. A little happier. I hate it when I get that one. It's not actually a barber at all. The businessman, I'm sure you can exploit that rare item for the benefit of others. Yes. After all, I'm a benefactor of many towns. Learning a new language or playing a musical instrument gives your brain a boost. I've read in a lot of places that, like, for just pure generic mental strength, learning a language is the best thing you can do. No, you should never use the teleporter again. I thought I remembered one of your family members doing something useful. Is it you? Nope. Nope, these guys are all useless. I thought one of them was like the happiness rater. One of those is much harder than the other. Depends on your skill set. I'm genuinely not sure which of these you're saying is harder than the other. I'm guessing languages? Okay, crazy lady. I'm sure it's this town. Somebody tells you how happy your Pokemon is. Name rater, and this is... languages is impossible. I mean, getting genuinely good at an instrument isn't easy either. Ah, this is the lady. I don't know if learning a language is harder so much as it's just that a single language has a lot more than a single instrument, you know? Languages are big. Like, it's just time consuming. Only you had a mystery berry. If only they had an inn. A source for that kind of thing. Yeah, we should talk to them about prices. Quite cute. Not 100% sure, but I'm guessing that is not a maxed out happiness yet, just yet. I've just come from there. The average female will have 3.3 pregnancies in her life. 0.3 of a pregnancy. Stay Healthy Bot has an obsession. Too many of these facts, you know? It just says female. Is that human females? Or is that any female creature in general? I would be interested in hearing the second stat. All those crazy different creatures. What does that add up to? Got to be humans? I would assume it's humans, yeah. Where's Jack? We need to discuss memes with him. Would laying thousands of eggs count as one or many? Just one, I think. Like, if you have twins, that's still one pregnancy, right? Mystic Meg, why are you up front? It's supposed to be Nicholas. Previous fact was actually quite interesting and not all disturbing. The one about the languages of musical instruments? Yeah, that was a good fact. More of those facts, please. Is this Oddish fighting or putting on like a flower contest? Have we misunderstood what we're here for? All it's done is put out a sweet scent and then attempt to gather pollen from Nicholas. Maybe we misunderstood. Voltorb? Isn't it an eclectic mix of Pokemon? But our Fury Cutter is charged now. That wasn't even its final form. Well, now that we've beaten up this kid for his lunch money, it's time for the heroic Mr. Fast, benefactor of this town, to... Maybe we should do some gambling while we're here. Alternatively, we need to go to that stupid forest again and talk to a guy about talk to a guy about an apricorn. Trying to remember who we need to beat up. Ooh, that reminds me. I believe there's a secret area just along here. Although it suddenly occurs to me I don't know what's in this water. It's not a sea, so it's probably not going to be pure tentacle like everywhere else. It's possible we might encounter a Poliwag. I suppose I better use a repel until the poll results are in. I got the one repel, will it last? Okay, this wasn't the land I was looking for. Here we go. Let's get Nicholas up front, even though I think Lady Bar will be doing all the work. Gah! A boy found us! Guys, we stumbled across an Amazon village. Punch this fish. They're not going to take well to us bursting in. Probably not. It'll be fine. If you weld their bracelets together, then they lose all of their powers, right? I think that's how Amazons work. You can't beat Irene and go unpunished. Look, lady, I'm not quite sure what you're accusing me of here, but I have not beaten up any girls, okay? I don't go around beat... Okay, I star you this time, huh? Actually, this thing might have confusion. It's probably better to swap. We just had a Pokemon battle. Why is everyone accusing me of violence? You're the ones with the warrior culture. Now I've got to punch a starfish. Why do you make me do these things? Starmies are a spooky Pokemon because they are just ludicrously strong. Kate is tough. Are we ready to fight the Queen of the Amazons, guys? Well, we only had the one repel, so it's too late to turn around. Let us step forward once more onto the field of battle. Show I'm mean to your little sisters. Look, I went for a walk down a path in the middle of nowhere, and they both jumped out from opposite sides and tried to murder me at the same time. Like, I'm not convinced I started a fight this entire game. Gym leaders, maybe. I talked to them. But that's like... They invited me. By building their walls, they challenged my strength. Penthesilea goes by Kate now. It's a nickname. It's for short. Solve this problem the only way you know how. By punching it. Punching spikes? The only way I know how. Hooray! I'm Queen of the Amazons now. Do we have an item finder? I feel like there's probably something else here. We got the soft sand. Nope, that was it. As we leave, they're all laughing to themselves. I gave him some sand. He thinks that's what the Queen of the Amazons has. Doesn't realize it's just sand. Sand! Hope we don't intend to kick that soft sand into anyone's face. This is a safe place. I'm glad you guys are reading the rules. Yeah, we should put this sand away somewhere nice and safe. Somewhere it's not going to hurt anybody. Powers up ground type moves. Does anybody in the party have a ground type move? I don't think so. Got 2 ground types away in the Pokebox. Master Spruce technically has a ground type move, if you can consider Mud Slap to be a move. That repel actually lasted us. Of course, now we need to buy more. The sunset's really early here. Hey Nick, look, it's your younger kin. Kill it. Kill it like the rest. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Pokemon Center first. Need to move our inventory around. What can we put away? Why do we have so many ice heals? Why did nobody remind me to buy lemonades? Honestly, I have the worst chat on all of Twitch. Put the other away. Soft sand away. So the only thing we can deposit. Gonna need to use up the super potion and this Moo Moo milk soon. Hopefully. Let's see. I believe Black Apricorn is the only one we've not given him yet. So we get to see what we get from the Blue Apricorn this time. We already gave him the red. I think that got us the level ball. So we should get an unlevel ball this time if our theory is correct. Low is almost an anagram of level. Almost. Well, maybe it's because this is for catching sea Pokemon, right? And the sea is not level. It has waves. It makes sense. Did we remember to heal? We did not. I might buy some generic Pokeballs before we go any further on. Half of the word lore is the same as the word level. The letters are in the right spots though, that's got to count for something. The L and the E, they're in the same places as they would be in level. let's look on the bright side. Being an optimist can help you live longer. Being an optimist about that lump will sometimes not help you live longer. Always get these things checked out. He sounds unhappy about making Pokeballs. You have an apricot for me? Fine. Well, remember that he used to be a superhero, and now he's reduced to outfitting superheroes. You know, you can't help but feel jealous of us youngsters still on the beat. Okay, so I'm gonna buy 16 Pokeballs, because they don't sell Great Balls here. And I don't want to walk back just to buy Great Balls. But this is an important catch, I don't want to mess it up. We've had too many mistakes already. Let's see. Go ahead and put Painmaker up front here. Okay, so I know we have to surf to get to Lapras, but I don't know the actual route. You're glad there's a cure for the PlayStation Network? Yeah, what would we do without the Xbox? Actually, the PlayStation Network was great until they started copying the Xbox, so maybe I should retract that statement. But yeah, the berries are proof that natural remedies work. Never go to a doctor, kids. Just have berries. Eat berries and herbs and all of your troubles will go away, I'm sure of it. Guessing along here? It's a Quagsire! We will someday have one of these. Let's let Master Spruce handle this one. He's not had much work lately. Flared? Okay. Jeez, I hope the Lapras doesn't do that. What's the ordeal? What you know? A visitor! Welcome to my little kingdom. I've reigned here for 30 years in the dark. I survive on lichen. Did you know that people are naturally immune to measles, but started catching it once people invented the measles vaccine? Is a thing that you've heard people say. Wait, what did they say? Hold on, I need to focus on how stupid this might be. Were they saying that all people were immune to measles? And the measles vaccine has made people vulnerable to it. Like there was no measles before the vaccine. Because that's the thing I can see some people believing, because some people are very anti-vaccine, but why would we even make the vaccine if it wasn't for measles? Or are they just saying that measles has become more common since we invented the vaccine? Because that makes sense, we don't need a natural resistance to it anymore. There's no longer the selection pressure. Ha ha ha! You are a feisty one. But you'll never escape from my kingdom. Wait, what? I thought I was expanding on the lore of the game. Apparently this is canon. I live down here. You can too, if you'd like. There's plenty of room, you see. They claim that measles couldn't hurt people until we started vaccinating against it. Then why would we vaccinate against it? Why would we have bothered to make the vaccination in the first place? Are they going to say to make money off of it? Why would people in the first place have started taking a vaccination against measles if they knew that they couldn't be harmed by measles? Sure, the lie would be self-consistent now, but back in the time it wouldn't have gotten started. Because government, to prove we could, the hubris. These are all plausible. I'm not 100% sold on this theory though. What's down here? It's like a thing that I need strength for. We may have to come back here again later. I don't think we've got strength yet. Have I heard that they're inventing a universal flu vaccine based on llamas? I have not heard that. Are llamas immune to flu? Well, hang on, that's a dumb question. Most animals are immune to flu, or like human flu anyway. Flus that move from animal to animal are a big deal. But do llamas have some special property that helps against flu? Llama immune systems can tackle the part of flu viruses that don't mutate. Okay. So it's like one vaccine that would hit every flu disease because they've all got this one little bit in them. That'd be awesome. The antibodies are eye-shaped rather than Y-shaped, so can reach the smaller bit. Okay. So the vaccine would involve teaching the human body to make eye-shaped vaccines? Eye-shaped antibodies? They're also immune to cold weather, so they're super resistant to the flu. And they're willing to share it with us for a price. You're saying we should all wear llama fur, and then we'd be immune to the flu. It makes sense. They're attacking the flu from both directions. Long has it been since I last saw another person. Come closer. Don't be shy. More like gene therapy. Yeah, it sounds like the hard part will be getting the humans to actually produce eye-shaped antibodies, and also not to destroy their own eye-shaped antibodies, and also for the eye-shaped antibodies to not destroy us. But still, possibilities. Did llamas invent the flu just so they could sell as a cure? Is that why they look so haughty? Here's the thing, before llamas had a cure for the flu, nobody got sick from the flu. They invented the cure, and then they decided to make us sick so they could sell it. It's all a conspiracy, it's big business. Llama corporations. Think about it. Step pyramids in South America, step pyramids in Asia. Don't like the looks of this grappler. Okay, magnitude. So far, so good. I am scared that this thing is going to explode. Llamas live in South America, poultry come from South Asia, where flu comes from. And poultry are a kind of bird, and birds are notorious for flying. That's how they communicate. It all fits together. Guys, I think we stumbled across something big here. Hold on, let me just close... Sorry, I forgot to close my messages. I've been lost for a long time, here in the dark. I don't mind it here, but I'm so hungry. Wow, let's press on. The birds must have taken llamas to Asia, hence the pyramids, to conduct their meetings. Makes sense. Perhaps the birds just carried pyramid technology. Perhaps there's some kind of creature that vaguely resembles a llama. Something that I could identify with. But is there such a thing in South Asia, the Middle East, deserty kind of areas, places where pyramids are known to be? Not sure. These troglodytes are unsettling. Bet they don't have the flu. Probably not. The llamas don't know about them down there. Are the camels in on it too? We can't rule out anything at this point, guys. On the plus side, we found this nice hollow. Hello there, sir. What can you tell me about this place? Nope, just gonna attack me? Fine. A strange place. Psychic Nathan. Hey, a giraffe rig! Those things are pretty cool. Don't know if anybody was particularly good at taking that down. So Lord Jalapeno have a turn. Not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. Yeah, fair. Okay, that kind of hurt. Let's pop a smoke screen here. Well, here's a little time to heal. Let's get rid of that super potion that I'm sick of seeing. Giraffe rig is both adorable and disturbing. It's normal psychic, right? The front half is normal and the rear half is psychic. It looks like it should be normal dark, but apparently not. Remember when you played Silver before that you liked giraffe rigs? You changed your mind on giraffe rigs? Oh wait, was there supposed to be a comment there? I remember when I played Silver before that I liked giraffe rigs. I'm gonna pop another smoke bomb just as a precaution. And then we'll go on the offensive. It is a cool Pokemon. You know it has 2 brains? Like the main head has his real brain, but the second one has a fake brain. That can take over certain functions when the main brain is unconscious or asleep. Like the brain in its tail will keep watch while the head is sleeping at night. I like Giraffe Rig so much that you named your giraffe microwavable beanie toy Giraffe Rig. A microwavable beanie toy? What did it do when you microwave it? Giraffes are cool. When you went to Chester Zoo for your birthday, one stuck a head over the fence to us and was really studying us. Giraffes are cool. I do quite like giraffes. Recently realised the tail is a head too, which kind of weirds you out. How did you only just realise that? That's like its whole thing. That's its whole gimmick. Or did you think it was like a fake head on the back? Like a tail that looks like a head, and then you realise it actually is a head. It's got a real mouth that can swallow things, it's got a brain in it, it can actually see out of those eyes. Is that what you're getting at? That stomp stings, man. Become warm as things usually do when they're microwaved. They're like hot butter wattles. Hot butter wattles without the butter. Okay. Committing to that sentence. Fair enough. So it's like a snuggly bed thing or whatever for kids. I was wondering if it like changed colour or grew in size or something, as toys occasionally promise to do. Don't mind the second head, but it's a creepy head. Fair enough. Can't get enough butter. Stay hydrated, guys. Took on its true form, exactly. Like thinking here. My thoughts go to strange places. Where's that milk gone? Let's use that up. Let's use up this milk before it goes out of date. Just in case we get into some kind of trouble. Here's a thought. Is this where I think it is? It is! So we can't actually get it because we've already got a psychic type and a flying type, but I believe you can get a very rare Pokemon here. You can get Natu and Zatu, the psychic flying number. Psychic flying... Noellen, stop saying sentences while I'm talking. I'm reading out what you're saying instead of... Psychic flying Pokemon, yeah. If we didn't already have our psychic catch, we could catch a flying type here. Sadly, that will never be the case. Right-handed people live on average 9 years longer than left-handed people. Take that, disproportionate number of my friends. We do know a lot of left-handed people. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think there's like any illness-related things in left-handed people dying younger. It's just that some left-handed people are more likely to die from accidents while using right-handed equipment. Yeah, rip TikTok. Also, screw you, Magnemite. We've wandered into the block puzzle place over in the ruins of Alf, which is why there's rare Pokemon here. Did we... I thought this was going to lead us to where the Lapras was, but apparently not. Yeah, rip TikTok. But first I have to pay respects. Apparently we've gone the wrong way. YF, it's a, maybe if you'd known of the psychic flying type you wouldn't have agitated for ESPN. I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but to be fair, back when we were making that choice, I still thought we could get a Skarmory with our Steel Catch. I didn't realise the Magnemite was going to mess that up for us. I don't need Strength to get the Lapras, do I? I thought it was just Surf. Natu is a really cool Pokemon, but I did want to try an Espeon, so I didn't argue too hard there. I really like, I think Zartu's the evolved form though. I like its design. When it folds the wings in, it's got like a fake face on its wings. Like camouflage to make it look better, I guess, but it also makes it look kind of like a totem pole. Like heads on top of heads. Pardon me. Oh yeah, sorry, we got distracted. I was about to explain what Norellan's now explaining. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare has a QuickTime event where you have to press F to pay respects at a friend's funeral. So yeah, you're there in a touching cutscene, and then it pops up in the middle of it, completely breaking the immersion. Press F to pay respects. Makes you hit the button so you can salute. Probably was a necessary feature. Is it not in this part of the cave then? I thought it was down here. There must be somewhere else where I have to surf. If you mess up, you imagine you fall in the grave. Yeah, that I can only assume that that's the case. No, I personally like to actually imagine that it's a game over if you don't salute. Like, in Call of Duty games, if you shoot an ally, then you get, like, the fade-out death screen and a message popping up saying, friendly fire will not be tolerated. I imagine it's just like that. You know, the screen fades to black, you lose your controls, it says, disrespect will not be tolerated, and that makes you load up your save file, or go back to the last checkpoint. Every Friday, deep in Union Cave, needing surf to get at it. Yeah, that's what I thought. There is other water in here. I'm probably looking in the wrong place. You guys tell me if you see me walking straight past one. Maybe the people doing the 21 gun salute, if there are any, shoot you. Am I deep enough? Well, I went to the deepest place that I know, and it wasn't there, so I guess there's only one choice. We have to go deeper. Bwom. 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 Okay, what about this here? Okay, this doesn't appear to go anywhere. What a pointless little thing. Just gonna make that reference. Lady Mel, I hope you typed that bwam before I said bwam. I hope all three of us were gonna make the same reference there. I thought that water was going to be it. So we're at the other entrance now, right? That's the exit there. Where is the Lapras then? Is there some other requirement? I might have to have a look at the map of the cave or something. Did you guys see another way I could have gone? Any water that looked like it went somewhere? I've not, like, just walked past the Lapras, have I? Left? Left where? I can't go any further left. I'm as left as I can possibly get, and Angel is still yelling at me. Hold on. Southwest of level 1 to the bottom of the cave, then use surf to cross a small patch of water, then go down the ladder. Okay, so we must have gone past some water that I didn't realise went somewhere. No one's left enough for Angel. You don't know, I asked for directions so you gave them, that's fair. It sounds like we do have to go a little bit left. We have to go right and then down first, apparently. I don't know what that indicates in a political spectrum, if you have to go right and down before you can go left. But hey. We'll do our best. Running out of moves here. Might have to use a mystery berry at this rate. Okay, so here's the ladder that I thought we had to go down. Hang on, you say level 1. But is this British level 1 or American level 1? Like, are we on level 1 now? Or is this ground floor? I'm guessing this is it because there's a big obvious water path directly below me where I obviously should have gone in the first place and I don't know why I didn't. The guide... Yeah, here we go. Guide you googled called level 1, the first one you enter. Fair enough. That's what I was assuming. I was just being difficult because I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Hello, sir. What's your issue? Oh no, he thinks I'm here to kick sand in his face. Dude, no, it's okay. You're amongst friends now. Oh, a Marowak, sweet. Okay. Quite right, it should have been ground floor. Thanks for backing me up on that one. Okay, I think we're changing here. Master Spruce has got this one. Can we push the guy into the water and take his Marowak? Definitely tempting. But we did just reassure him that this is a safe space. Pushing him into the pool probably counts in the same vein as kicking sand in somebody's face. Ganpai. What else have you got? Another Marowak, okay. This guy's hiding here alone in a cave, crying, whilst carrying two of the saddest Pokemon in existence. I mean... Dude, are you okay? Is there something I can do for you? If he gives the option for, like, phone... To go into the phone, be one of our friends, I'm gonna have to accept. This is just too real for me now. I'm invested in this guy. Just me and my Pokemon. I'm delirious with joy. Oh dude, I'm so sorry. I just wish there was something I could do for you. You might just have to get through this on your own. But look, I believe in you, okay? You don't let anybody tell you that you don't have worth, okay? You're a good person. You're a good person. Listen, I'm just gonna write my phone number on the floor here. Just call us anytime. You know, if you're feeling distressed, you feel like you really need somebody to talk to. You know, don't do anything drastic. Oh, cripes, there's another one. This it's all getting too much for me. Why not give him the number for the helpline? No, you don't understand. He's not alone after all. This guy's the reason he's upset, I bet. It's all some kind of twisted experiment to this guy. Pokemon against living miserably. Ah, Palm. Yeah, that sounds... There have been times in my life where I could have done with a Palm. A happy Pokemon to give me hugs. That should be a real thing in life. I mean, I guess it kind of is. There are, like, therapy dogs. I was going to say, like, a guide dog for sad people. So we don't allow dogs in here? No, you don't understand. This is my sad dog. I'm probably just going to mope all the way through your shop if you don't let me take this dog in with me. Kangaskhan. We don't have a fighting type, so I don't know what our play here is. Probably we just beat on it. Don't they reckon Cubone is a Kangaskhan's orphaned baby? They do look similar. Some people have suggested that. That's much easier to get them on the phone than the RSPCP. That's fair. Perhaps less people call back. Yeah, I've definitely seen that fan theory. Yeah, they look very similar, and Cubone's babies are very attached to their mothers, so... what's this thing gonna have? Probably something physical? Let's pop a curse just to raise our defense. I'd like to get a status move in here, but we don't have one. Okay, so I raise my defense and you lower my defense, jerk. Mega Punch, okay. Little bit spook. Oh no! No, no, no! No! Okay, okay, okay. Oh. That was a special move and its special is not great, but yeah, Bite. Super effective against us. We don't want any dark attacks hitting our Psychic. That's... Kanpai. Double the Kanpai. I've drained my mug. In fact, I might have to go and get another drink. Cheers and Kanpai. That's how bad it is. Who have we got here? Is it gonna have a ground attack? It's probably not gonna have a ground attack. Do we call in Lady Baron to deal with this? knowing that she's just getting more and more ludicrously ahead of the rest of the party? I suppose we do. Let's not take that chance. It'll all even out once we get EXP, sure. Okay, what does the Mega Punch do here? That's fine. Now we've got the Thunder Wave, we should be able to wear this thing down. Okay, it doesn't have a ground move. I didn't think it would. But I remember Giovanni training one of these for some reason, and I was just dwelling on the possibility. I see what's going on here. Oh, we've played into his sick, twisted hands. We've slain his Genghis Khan. His Genghis Khan? His Kangas Khan. We've slain his Kangas Khan, so now the baby Kangas Khan is going to be orphaned, have to wear its mother's skull. And then he's going to give it to the person over there to take care of, and that guy's just going to get sadder and sadder as he gets more and more sad Pokemon around him. This guy's trying to push him over some kind of despair horizon and make him into a monster. Come on. Any punching moves? Fire Punch... Wait, what about the punching moves? I've lost track. Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Mega Punch. I think this thing can learn all of those. We tried to stop him, guys, but he was... We just played into his twisted hands. We've done exactly what he wanted. There is not a Water Punch. There's an Ice Punch. And also a Shadow Punch. Dark Punch. There's a Sucker Punch. That's a Dark type move. I don't think there's a Steel Punch. Or a Grass Punch. Not ones that I can think of. Bug Punch. Can't think of one of those. Steel Punch sounds painful. Yeah. Hope we're almost at the bottom here. Cave went on longer than I thought. Right or down? Steel Punch sounds like a tool. Like a Hole Punch? Yeah, right or down. And I'm banning the first person who says left. In other words, you weren't deep enough before. Nightbot, you were warned. Nightbot is banned, guys. Can't advocate that we go right. Can't ask for directions if left isn't an option. There's no point in me asking you guys for directions if left isn't an option. It's the only thing I get out of you. Alright, we'll go down then. How do we get up there? Looks like we can go left from this bit. Wow, even the Zubats are like level 22 now. This might be a surprisingly good training spot. Go on, knock yourself out. Thank you. We have brought the pain. We have made the pain. Okay, let's go see what this lady's deal is. Also, I'm gonna put Nick up front. Even though I'm fairly sure he's gonna have to immediately swap out, at least it'll be XP. A round of what? Like a round of drinks? That would be good at this point. I feel like we've been down here for days. Hey, an Eevee. Well, time to swap. Can you guess what this lady's theme is probably going to be? Doesn't matter who we send out, she's probably going to have a counter for all of them. Eevees are adorable. Yeah. Eevees are a nice Pokemon. Legendary birds. Eevees are, or Eevees, adorable. Yeah. Yeah, your grammar failed there, dude. I'm disappointed in you. Wow, for a quick attack, that did a lot. Definitely legendary birds after that Flareon Zero. Technically it should be Eevee are adorable, because all Pokemon pluralize to themselves. It's a Japanese thing, basically. The plural of Eevee is Eevee. A group of Eevee. We might be venturing into dangerous territory down here. The trainers are getting stronger and stronger. I hope we're coming across that Lapras soon. Stay healthy, Bart. You have an obsession. I've been drinking my water. I do need to No! No, 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 no! I didn't mean to do that! Oh no! God damn it, no! I was looking at Stay Healthy Bot. I was looking at Stay Healthy Bot thinking that I need to go and get my water. I meant to heal. I meant to heal! It wasn't meant to be this way! Master Spruce, not like this! Spruce, why? Why? Wasn't even... That was just straight up my fault. I can't even defend myself there. It wasn't like a bad crit or a bad tactical decision. I just wasn't paying attention. Stay Healthy Bot distracted me at the exact wrong moment. Do you guys remember how easy the last run was? We lost a couple of Pokemon, but we pretty much stomped it. This time through, we have bled. Oh, Master Spruce, why? I was gonna switch to Painmaker, but... I bet it has Bite. Internet fell over in grief. That is a good response. Damn it, why did it have to be like this? It shouldn't be this way. Feels bad, man? Yeah. Our young ward. First Pip, then Master Spruce. Everyone we take under our care perishes. I'm starting to wonder if we're truly doing good as the benefactor of these towns. Also, quick check: can Thunderwave paralyze electric types in this gen? It has gone back and forth. Apparently, it can. This world is just too cruel. Truly, he was too beautiful for this world. If that Lapras flees or whatever after all this, I'm gonna be furious. This is for Master Spruce. I'm too good for you. Master Spruce was too good for you. So far this has not been a good session, guys. So far this has not been a good campaign. It's going wrong at every turn. This was supposed to be an easy training trip. We're gonna get some levels, get a Lapras, and instead we've entered this strange death cave beyond troglodytes and twisted science experiments. Alright, we need to put Rainmaker back up front. For dealing with the everything. That's 2 games in a row where we've lost our starter. And again, for the trainer, we might as well leave Nick out. Level 28, they're just getting stronger. Hello, rain. That's perfect for some thunder. Mystic Mag, I know you saw all of that. You saw the terrible power that an Eevee can have. Someday you will have that power, but you must use it for good. Master Spruce was like a father for you. Take that anger, use the pain of loss. Own yourself. Someday you will be the hero that we need. You're the hero that we deserve. Master Spruce, he was the hero that we deserve, but not the hero that we need right now. Mystic Mag, your time is coming. Can't do the press F thing yet. The grief is still too near. It is. That is not someone I was expecting to lose. Briefly distracted by this little scene here. There's just something elegant about this. I don't know if I'm ready to welcome a new member into the family after what's just happened. It feels bad, man. Feels bad. We're gonna put Lady Bar up first because we want to Thunderwave this to get the status in. I guess we just go for this. Look at that, what a majestic creature. I have Lady Meow, why didn't you tell me to buy Pokeballs? Back when we were at the mart. It was your job. Okay, what have we got? Do we just try something straight out, or do we try and batter this thing down? Should have mentioned it before we got here. That would have been useful, yes. It's level 20, right? So Nick should be able to attack this without killing it. Try a Fury Cut to see what it does. Ooh, Body Slam. That's kind of spook. Should be okay for one more though. Let's try the second Fury Cutter. The second one will be stronger, so. Is it just me or did that second Body Slam do twice as much damage? What the heck happened there? Okay, Nick, we're getting you out of there. What do we go to now? Painmaker? Tackle? Drink? I can't drink. My mug is empty. It's been far too tense for me to go and get another drink. I probably should, but I haven't managed it. Gonna get it down to yellow health. I'm so scared that this thing's gonna flee. I don't think it can, but that Magnemite was a problem. What do we use here? Ultra Ball? Master Spruce has been avenged. And we're paralyzed like 5 turns in a row. We're hoping that one day another will grow to take his place. If such a thing can be done. Lower level Pokemon? Let's give it a go. I don't know how much of a lower level it has to be, but hey. We got all these for a reason, right? Legendary Birdion, yeah. Lapras, the transport Pokemon. Ferries people across the sea on its back. It may sing in an enchanting cry, if it is in a good mood. So we've got a male Lapras, a happy singing carrying Pokemon with an enchanting voice. Lapras has a horn, it's a narwhal. I'm gonna go get that drink that I keep talking about because from the decisions I've made today, clearly I'm dehydrated. I'll give you guys a few moments to shout Lapras names at me, and I'll be back very soon. Guys, an emote war, really? At a time like this? What do we got here? Looks like the majority vote is for Karan after the Fairy Master. Let's see. Nessie, don't be ridiculous, Nessie's clearly a girl. Master Narwhal, I don't think that would fit, but it's tempting to get a Master in there. Laird Ness. Hadassa, also a Lord. Prince is a bit much. Also like Learnedness. Definitely learned something. I can't really see a way to get the title and Charon in. Unless we spell it weirdly. Like that? Or do you guys prefer Ness? Could always spell it in Gaelic. How is it spelled in Gaelic? And do I have the required letters? PHWR? What? Fur? I feel like I'm missing something there. You like Lord Charon? Usually have the required letters in Gaelic, they're just nothing like you expect. Fair. Is PHWR how you'd spell Charon then? Or is that just a guess? We don't need to try and get a thorn in there or anything, do we? Okay, is this what we're going for, guys? Totally reasonable to spell Charon as Fur in Gaelic. The monster's called she, spelled... yeah, spelled City. At least as likely as anything else, fair enough. I think we're probably going with this. Let's go with a name I can pronounce. Fur sounds kinda Welsh. They're connected languages, come on. Yeah, let's go ahead and lock this in. Is there anything else over here? No? Get out of this damn cave then. Everybody's wrecked. Oh, It's a water ground type. I opened the menu with the full intention of switching to Master Spruce. Too fresh, too fresh. Do we have any paralyzed heals? We should probably stop buying heals since we've got so many berries. 5 paralyzed heals? Why have we got so many paralyzed heals? Who's running this show? Doesn't count as the water catch because we already have one. Yeah. We've already got a water catch and a ground catch. And also we've got the pre-form of Quagsire. So there's 3 reasons we don't have to catch that thing. Hey, Eradicate. Half the surviving team is paralyzed, yeah. There's still a path that we've not gone down. I think there's still 2 paths that we've not gone down. Although I think one of them is probably a dead end. But... yeah, I suppose we should... I'm hoping there's not more stuff down them, but... we should probably heal up just in case. So yeah, Ness will be our Ice-type catch. Until you are ready. Didn't name it Ness, but I've nicknamed it, yes, Ness. Yeah, we didn't name it Ness, we named it Charon. Yeah, Charon's nickname is Ness. That's fine. That's fine. A Pokemon can have a nickname. What's the ideal? Red hair. You must be our arch nemesis and rival, Tuffus. There are two kinds of people. I think you can immediately see whether I've got style or not. Watch out, guys, we've got a main character. Charmander! Nickname comes from Eka name? Eek name? Charmanders are great. It's a shame they're a little disappointing once they evolve. Yeah, this guy's also got a Squirtle, big shock. Oh, I bet that dude has Bite. Well, he didn't bite, so maybe I was wrong. Nonetheless, I'm gonna punch it with electricity. An Ek name became a Neka name, or Neck name, or Neek name, or something like that. Did he even get a Charmander and a Squirtle? Wait till you see his last Pokemon. I'm guessing this guy's got the full set. Trading with a friend via link cable, yeah. This guy obviously just had a friend who was perfectly willing to reset, trade, reset, trade, reset, trade, so this guy could get all of them. Unless they tried to use that IR thing that never worked. Yeah, link cable is more likely. Just keep getting better. I think I'm getting close to my peak, to be honest, but okay. Fine, let's Fury Cutter you. See what this does for us. Yeah, unsurprisingly it fled. What a nice man. He was surprisingly alright. We should ask him if he can introduce his friend to the guy upstairs. Okay, this is the last bit. What's along here? Other than a callback that we need to electrocute. Lucky you aren't trying to catch a Quagsire. A level 100 Electrode, look out. Alright, if I pick up that item ball and it's not something amazing. You're not trying to catch a Quagsire Flighty? Yeah. Yeah, catching one of those would be a pain. Those things flee almost as well as Magnemites. The elixir of life! Immortality is finally mine. But too late. What use is immortality if I must live on without my only son? Let us leave this place and return here no more. And also maybe put anyone other than Nick up front for the rest of this cave, because he's not doing a whole lot. Up against these Brock types. Painmaker can take point, I guess. Probably going to be the one who does most of the work in the fighting gym if we ever get back there. This trip took a lot longer than I expected. I thought like the first hour would be the trip and then we'd be taking on the gym. It's nearly been the entire session. Most of it was wandering around in that cave. I said the gym was going to be the deadline for the poll, didn't I? At this rate, that might be next week. Well, on, how dare you make Lady Meow's stream fall over? Don't you know that the stream explicitly prohibits that kind of behaviour? Guys, I can't believe Master Spruce, of all people, is going to end up in the workhouse. This is truly the cruelest of fates. Missing the funeral. It's outrageous. Norellan, I'm upset with you. Oh, that's who we put in there. I was wondering. You know, it occurs to me. Yeah. Farewell, Master Spruce. Now that you're poor, it would be inappropriate for us to spend time with you in the workhouse. He's in a better place now? He's really not, but okay. I'll hit F along with you nonetheless. So let's see, we've got Lord Charon here. Got the classic Captain Amphi and Sir Danger Noodle to potentially fill out these spaces, but none of them will be great for the fighting gym. 2 of them will be explicitly bad, including our new friend. What's the casino box? That's where we put Robot Nick. Remember that egg that we hatched as a plot thing? We got a Pokemon that we can't use. So that's Robotnik in the casino. He does love to gamble. So here's the thing. Poison types good against fighting types, and Master Spruce's young beer. Maybe it's time for the bell to leave the ball. Maybe midnight has come, life is turning into a pumpkin. And it's time for this bell to ring some heads together. What do you think? Are we bringing her in? I think it's time for vengeance. Level 7. What a leveling trip this has been. Time for you to see the world. I can show you the world. Enough with this life of a debutante. I cannot merely dance and enchant forever. It's time she learned some skills. She does have a lot of leveling to do. Well, here should be a good start. Belle's dancing has obviously been good for her physique. Yeah, it's not ideal when we're already leveling some people, but hey, we'll work with it. At least she should gain the first couple levels really quick. As she's already demonstrating. Do we want to commit to this and go this little trip and go all the way home to gather all the berries? I almost feel like we need to at this point. And then I guess we head back to the seafront. At least the seafront will be a good place to level up Painmaker. I don't know where the best place to level up Nick and Belle is. Joey, my man! Your Rattata is fantastic. Makes me sad. It makes... I shouldn't feel this way, but it makes me sad to know that Joey's starter is doing so well, you know? Don't think we're doing the gym snipe. Probably not at this point. If we can even get back to the gym tonight, I will consider that to be a mild success. I bet there's something over there. Like an item or something. Level against Joey? I don't think Joey's ready to battle us. We did get a Lapras, it's true. But our number of Pokemon stayed the same today, so that's not entirely satisfying. I'm scared to go on any surfing explore missions in case we stumble across a Poliwag and it ruins the vote. Oh well, should only take a moment to get all the berries, I suppose. We don't even need to go into town, really. Besides, I can't look at them right now. I don't want them to see me. I don't want them to see me like this. Oh, Joey did want to battle. Would force an outcome? What would force an outcome? Doing the gym? Oh, going into town. We'd all ask how Master Spruce is doing. Yeah. Exactly. That's why I can't go. It's just too much. Too much. Let's get you out of there, Belle, because that thing will murder you. You're not ready for that yet. Oh, doing the water would force an outcome. To make up the decision for us. I guess it would. Alright, let's start stacking up some Fury Cutters. Okay, that was a crit. Jeez, we're going through lemonade like it's water. Has anyone been into vote today? They have not. Kanpai. No! Oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez. I didn't think it had that yet because it was just using quick attack. I thought we were about to lose Nick right there. Hyperfang is horrible. Excuse me while I quickly campai my entire mug. Kanpai. I shouldn't have underestimated him. This is Joey we're up against. His Rattata's in the top 10% of all Rattata. Also, did Bell just skip level 9 there? Really hope Bell didn't learn anything important at level 9. You can vote again? I don't think you should be able to vote again. Did you vote again? Has it changed? Not 100% sure I should allow this. This may be a stuffing of the ballot. Or maybe you get an extra vote for showing up to extra streams. Is that how it works? It's a little unfair on Wolfie since I think he's working right now. I'm the one who brought it up. I wasn't bringing it up for you to cheat, for you to rig the election. I was just wondering if anybody had stopped by and voted. I just wanted to check the results. Maybe we should hassle Angel. I don't know, maybe the call can be that if you watch 2 streams you get 2 votes. He's apparently online right now, just not hanging out with us. Angel is too good for us, apparently. I've not seen him in the stream for ages. He says he's too busy writing. He used to watch while he wrote, but I guess that wasn't working for him. It's a shame. What did you miss? Ask Lady Meow what you missed. Ask her what disgraceful behavior she's been up to. The vote's been won, has it? I mean, I dread to point out that I said the time limit was when we defeated the fighting gym. So technically the vote is ongoing. But it's currently not tied, so... I guess that situation's improved. A certain someone has been stuffing the ballot, Narellon. Hey, a lady bear. We've not seen one of those Have we seen one of those yet? We were hoping to catch one of those at one point. Polygraph 1 vote, Heracross 1 vote, Tyrogue 2 votes. Dare I point out that fully half of the votes that have been cast in this election are from Lady Meow. The UN is going to have words about this. I wanted an outcome. I wanted democracy! Quarter of the votes in this election are fraudulent. Just makes me sad. It's just, why can't we have nice things? This is why we can't have nice things. Yeah, I guess it's been decided for me that people are allowed to vote more than once. So I guess, Novellon, feel free to vote again. For whatever Pokemon you prefer. Which too, am I saying that the voting is not anonymous? I mean, the voting's anonymous. That doesn't change the fact that you voted twice. In any case, we're calling the vote when we get to the... when we've defeated the fighting gym, that's what I said. And I don't know if we're doing that tonight. The link again lost the... yeah, sure. I was expecting to open it up and there'd be 5 votes for Tyrogue. You guys may yet get more votes as the way it's going. Yeah, I guess next stream when we do the next gym, you guys will probably get yet another vote as a reward for showing up to every stream. And then we'll decide at the end... It wouldn't let you vote twice? What happens when you try to vote twice? Lady Meow, what are you pulling here? Lady Meow legitimately cheating, apparently. LP duplication checking? Suspicion increases. I know what it is. Lady Meow, did you vote once from your computer and once from your phone? I bet the vote site didn't realise you were the same person twice, if you used 2 different machines for it. Very well, it's been determined that Lady Meow's vote is legitimately illegitimate. We are discounting one of the Tyrogue votes. The vote is currently still tied. You think I changed the settings? I've not changed anything since it was put up. I don't know... I don't know if that's a thing that I could do, or... I don't think that's a possible thing. Use the computer for both? I'm confused then. Do you want to see if it'll let you vote for a 3rd time? I guess we'll head back for the back towards the gym anyway. Ladybird everywhere. Poliwrath 2018, a fighting type we can believe in. A fighting type we can believe in, unlike Lady Meow, who's... This time it gave you the error message? Oh sure, now it gives you an error message, now that you've been caught, it's suddenly giving you an error message. Genuinely wondering what's going on over there. Pokemon hasn't attacked and Nick has just beaten himself up. I know, we're all beating ourselves up right now, but seriously, just don't. Don't do it like this, Nick. Don't turn to drink. And bees. Don't drink and bees. I know we're all feeling that way, but you gotta get past that. Oh cripes. Not you too, Jalapeno. If I don't know, you sure as heck don't. I mean, you're the one who cheated the election. You know, it occurs to me... heck. Forget going back to the gym today. We'll go to Goldenrod today. And then next session we can start off by getting the lottery ticket and the haircut, and we can go to the gym from there. That'll save us more time, right? Must be fate. I will fight this fate. I will see a legitimate election. Next time, when we finish the fighting gym, I'll count up the votes and we'll discount one for Tyrogue because of people cheating. People who alright, we'll be fair, people who didn't realise that they weren't allowed to vote multiple times until they got what they wanted. You know, maybe it was just a misunderstanding. If I metaphorically drown my sorrows at the casino, well... The squad's just not been in good shape since the accident. Look at this. Paymaker's just trying to sleep it all off. Nick has turned to drink. Well-learned rap. So on the flying type thing, I was thinking, there's two flying types we can potentially still get. One of them is a Murkrow, the dark type flying. And I did promise Wolfie we'd try and get a Houndour, the dark fire dog. But I think they're found in the same place as Murkrow, so it might just be 50-50 which one we get in any case. We can also get ourselves a dragon and teach that to fly. Get ourselves a Dragonair. When it finally reaches its final form at like level 55, it can learn fly. Houndour is so much better. It is a neat Pokemon. So we might be having to get ourselves a dragon. That'll be a long way off, but hey, it's a possibility. Murkrow's such a dumb Pokemon, almost as dumb as Volbeat. Nobody likes Volbeat. I think Murkrow is underrated. Murkrow's alright. I don't feel any need to slam on it. Witch's Hat Pokemon. Those stubby wings, can it really be called flying? Dragonair doesn't fly with its wings, it flies with its heart. Volbeat like the band? There's a band called Volbeat? What kind of dragon would be able to fly super gracefully and look totally awesome up in the air, breathing fire? I don't know. Please tell me. I can't think of any actual dragons that can fly and breathe fire. I mean, there's so few dragons in these games. I mean, in this game there's only 2 dragon types, or 2 dragon lines, and one of them we can't get because you have to trade for it. A Charizard? No, you must be mistaken. You said a dragon that can fly super gracefully and look totally awesome up in the air breathing fire. I mean, I think you meant to say a wannabe that will be able to fly super gracefully and look totally awesome up in the air breathing fire. Because Charizard's not a dragon. Volbeat on Metal Meets Country. That sounds terrible. They're also a really disappointing Pokemon. They are the most generic bug type imaginable. Are they named after the Pokemon then? That'd be more rock and roll than country. Okay, that could be okay. Put a lot of emphasis on labels this stream? Have I? What have I been saying about labels? I mean, just because a Charizard not being a dragon is an established fact. Like, I don't care what's in a Pokemon's heart. A Charizard's heart contains fire. Charizard believes it's a dragon. Hi, unroasted turkey. I like dragons. But the argument we're having is whether a Charizard is a dragon or not. Now I'm pointing out that that dragon is a type that exists, and a Charizard is fire-flying and therefore is not in any way a dragon. Lady Meow apparently disagrees for inexplicable reasons. It acts the part wholeheartedly. I mean, I guess it's trying to look like a dragon, but it's... Is it a dragon inside, is the thing. I think you've got it the wrong way around, Lady Meow. Charizard is a dragon on the outside. On the outside it looks like a dragon in every possible way. It's on the inside that it's not a dragon. It's on the inside that it's a fire type. Charizard believes in its fire more than it believes in its dragon. That's why it's not a real dragon type. It's more like a dinosaur. I can kind of see that, to be honest. I mean, it does look like a dinosaur, and all of the Gen 1 starters are designed to be a little dinosaurish. Turtles are just very ancient creatures. Charmander in its lizard forms, very dinosaurish. Bulbasaur actually has Saur in its name. That's the most obvious dinosaur one. Dinosaurs are the dragons of history. Fair? A Western dragon? I don't know. Dragon types are Eastern dragons? So it evolves from Charmander, which is meant to be a salamander. And which is a reptile, and Dino comes after lizards after evolution. They're definitely meant to look dinosaur-ish, definitely. But yeah, salamanders are amphibians, aren't they? They're the ones with the weird form, right? Like in real life, salamanders basically evolve from a weird creature. They're born in fire. Yeah, mythical salamanders are born in fire. Real world salamanders. They're a weird creature because they never grow out of their child form in natural circumstances. They're born in water and they have like a water form and a land form. But as long as they just live in the water, they never grow out of their water form. Axolotls, yeah, they're the precise ones I'm thinking of. Aren't axolotls a kind of salamander? Like, some scientists took an axolotl as a research specimen and kept them in the dry for a while, and they suddenly turned into a salamander-like creature. And nobody had any idea that they could do this because they normally just lived in the water and nobody took them out. Salamanders grow up, axolotls don't. The ones named salamanders do. I think axolotls are, like, genetically a kind of salamander. Axolotls are a type of salamander, though. Yeah, exactly. Hey, unroasted turkey, do you want to do me a favour? We were having a vote and it's currently tied. Discounting the cheat vote that somebody sneaked in. This is for which fighting type I should catch and put in the party. If you want to go over there and vote for one of them, that'd be a cool thing. Yeah, axolotls are awesome. It's the fact that they do have a legitimate hidden evolution in real life is crazy. Can regrow limbs. Regrowing limbs is an ability that more things need. It was clearly a legal vote. I don't know how you did it, but you cheated somehow. Are you claiming that you didn't actually vote last time, you just thought you did, and coincidentally somebody else voted for the thing that you wanted to vote for? How does one vote? I think you just click the link that Nightboat just posted. And you just choose one of the options. I'll bring up the link again if you want. We got Poliwrath, the water fighting, Heracross, the bug fighting, and Tyrogue, the fighting that evolves into one of 3 types. Functionally at random, because I'm not going to bother messing around with their stats, I'm just going to let that one roll. What was I doing? I'm supposed to be trying to level Bell up here, but I'm too busy arguing with chat. I'm actually about to finish for the evening. We're gonna wrap up near the... what'd you call it? The place where you buy the lottery ticket, the radio tower. So that at the start of the next session we can go and get ourselves a lottery ticket and then set off for the gym we're gonna beat. I'm just doing a quick bit of leveling while I talk to chat. Always Heracross. Yeah, fair enough. Heracross is an awesome Pokemon. To be honest, I really like all 3 of those. I wouldn't be disappointed with any of those if chat picked them. Just Lady Meow who doesn't like bugs. But hey, that should break our tie that we've been stuck on for a week, so thanks for that. I said I'd call the vote when we finish the next gem, so that'll probably be next week, but with any luck it won't be tied when we get there. It'll stay as it is. See how that goes. The Lure of the Unknown, though. It would be cool to get a Tyrogue and just randomly see what thing we evolve from it. Like I say, they're all good choices. They're all good options, there are no wrong choices there. And Tyrogue's got the cool thing that we don't know what it'll turn into. Poliwrath is just a Pokemon that I love. If we get Heracross, I feel like I have a good name for it. I want to name it Beetlemania after the giant bug wrestler in King of the Monsters. This is maybe not the best place to be leveling, it's taking a while. They've all got good features except for all the ones that don't involve Tyrogue. And also the ones putting down Charizard. I'm not putting down Charizard, I'm just saying it's not a dragon, it's a wannabe. Foreman Beetlemania, you assume, to go with our theme. Perhaps so. Go back to Union Cave, no harm can come of this. Yeah, that's a great idea, let's go and use that as our leveling spot. Yay, Charizard and Poliwrath. I think Squirtle's always going to be my favourite starter. But I do like the Poliwrath line a lot. I don't think I ever raised a Politoed, though. I don't know how good those are. In any case, I'm afraid I should probably... Hang on. Arnie, what do you want? Did we battle you or not? I can't remember whether we tracked you down. I think we did. Alright, goodbye. Yeah, I'm afraid that'll have to be it for me for tonight. It's 11:15 over here, and I got work in the morning. But I hope you've all enjoyed. I've had a fun time. If I didn't want to put down Charizard, I wouldn't reference the Spice Girls when I make my erroneous claims that Charizard isn't a dragon. When did I reference the Spice Girls? I don't think I know enough Spice Girls to reference them on purpose. Yeah, I hope you've all had fun watching. I've had fun. This is my favourite stream to do at the moment. I'm really into the Pokemon stuff. But yeah, the next time I'll be doing Pokemon will be next Tuesday. It'll be 8 o'clock GMT. Wannabe? Is that a Spice Girls song? Did they invent the word wannabe? I did not know that. But yeah, next Tuesday for the next Pokemon session, but I will be around tomorrow about the same time, just playing some random old games. Some Sega stuff probably off the Mega Drive, the Genesis. That's probably my all-time favourite console. Yeah, that'll be our casual stream tomorrow evening, so feel free to check that out if you're interested. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and I hope I'll see you all again. Good night.